Hey, what's going on guys, John here and welcome back to the channel. Now in this video we're going to be talking about another EV and that is going to be the Polestar 3. Now I really have my dislikes and likes with the Polestar, but there's a lot to dive in with the third version of this vehicle, and there's going to be a lot more to talk about. But let's go ahead and dive straight in with pricing as the most important thing. So it's going to be starting at roughly 75,000 to 110,000 euros. You guys heard that right, euros. I've only mentioned that because the current exchange rate of euro and USD is pretty much neck and neck at this point because of inflation and everything happening in the US. It just makes the US dollar that much stronger and the euro that much weaker, making it pretty much neck and neck like I mentioned, and that just means that prices is going to be a lot better throughout. So good for you guys if you do have a USD bank account. You can just fly over to Europe and get the best deals on everything right at this minute. But we'll save that for another story since I'm getting off topic here. The Polestar 3 is going to be coming in at 75,000 to 110 USD as well. So that's pretty much there for you guys to judge if it's a worthwhile EV to even look at or not. There is a lot of competition out there right now, ranging from Tesla to Kia to Hyundai to the Genesis. There is so much out there. So take your time, test drive every single car before you make a decision. Alright, so let's check out the design of this vehicle here. It looks pretty nice. It looks sort of like a crossover hatchback, which I don't personally like myself. I'm more of a sedan, a coupe sort of guy. So if for any of you guys that are more of a Subaru Outback sort of person, this is probably the car for you. Now the one thing is the CEO mentioned that this car is more of a competitor to the Porsche Cayenne, so that is a very good comparison. If you guys put them side by side, I think they look pretty much identical to each other. Just take the badge out and I wouldn't even really know the difference. Just joking guys, Porsche is 10,000 times better looking than this car, to be honest, but that's just my personal opinion. You guys let me know in the comments below if you think this is a good looking car or would you prefer a Porsche. Alright, so there is no real interior shots that is legitimately available right now. You guys might see mock-ups online. It hasn't been officially unveiled yet, so any renders online other than the one that's shown right here is probably some sort of a mock-up. The unveil date is set to be in October of this year. Now one thing you guys can do is head on over to the Polestar website, put in your details. You get to know some additional glimpse of what the Polestar 3 is going to be looking like just throughout their description, but they will email you. You can't officially pre-order it yet, but you can put your name on there for notifications and everything else. Alright, so like I said, there's not too much on the car as of right now. They are very secretive with what they are putting out at the moment, so we'll just have to base it on any of the news, any of the leaks that come out. But let's talk about their timeline. So they are planning to sell roughly 33,000 Polestar 3 by 2024, and by 2025 they are estimating roughly about 77,000 Polestar 3s. They do have a timeline for every other models as well, so this is on the books if you guys are interested. So they do have a planned outline of vehicles they will be releasing in the next few years. So starting off is going to be at the end of this year is going to be the Polestar 3, then by 2023 is going to be the Polestar 4, and by 2025 it will be the Polestar 5. So if you guys are interested in any of the other versions, I'd wait out and see what they have in store because I'm not a fan of this design, to be honest, but that's just my first impression from the picture that they've sent out. They might look a lot better once I see it in person. Now before we wrap it all up, there is one big news here, and that is that the CEO sort of confirmed that a Roadster version is going to be coming out, and that is the model you want to look out for. You do know that Tesla has a Roadster version of their Tesla model, and that is the coolest, sexiest looking thing. If you guys take a look at my background there, if you guys can see, that is the Tesla Roadster right there. And if Polestar does decide to release a Roadster version, I'm sure it's going to be looking very sick because they had years on top of these guys here in terms of design. I know that Tesla is pretty crazy when it comes to their design language, but Polestar can pretty much take this and just improve way above and beyond what that was a few years ago when it was announced. So anyways guys, that should pretty much be it for the Polestar 3 and what we have so far. I will keep you guys updated as soon as I hear anything else. Please stay updated by hitting that subscribe button, that bell notification. This is it. This is John once again. Peace out.